never got over you. Late at night I think your name and put it in Google too. Oh, it's true. You always knew I was a fool.
Hello everyone, welcome back. So before we begin the video today, I would like to address a special thank you to Anielle Reid. Hello Anielle, again a million thank you for your wonderful surprise. If you don't know who Anielle Reid is, she is a wonderful artist, and she happens to watch my videos. And recently she has surprised me with something. I'm not going to go into the story, but what came out of it was that she has decided generously of her to offer the music for this video. So for that, again, a million thank you, Anielle. You're a wonderful artist, a special artist. And why do I say that? If you never thought that a banjo can sound this magical, well, Anielle has this incredible ability to elevate this instrument and turn it into something, yes, something magical. Go check her out. I'm going to leave all her social media down below. Anielle, again, a million thank you, and yeah, let's start. By the way, how is everyone doing? Are you happy? How is the year going for you? And if you're not happy, what are you waiting for? I'm not kidding. What are you waiting for? And if in this moment you're not happy, do the following thing. This is what I always do. Just stop this video, press stop to this video, go find a happy song, something wonderful that will cheer you up, dance to it 5, 10 minutes, 15, whatever, how long you need to get that energy high and up and running, and just reset yourself. You're not supposed to spend time in this. That's not what you're supposed to do this year. I'm not saying this just to say this. This year, as I was saying last time, the internal direction, the energetical internal direction really matters. And as I said, as we are approaching this massive event, we need to prepare ourselves. So this is actually why it's so important to set the right course for, I don't know, a wonderful life, or something else, something that you haven't really lived before, and actually for freedom. But that's another story. If you can tell or not, this video is actually a continuation from last time, where I'm trying to emphasize the importance of actually being happy. Because last time I was explaining that you shouldn't put weight on horrible things, just let them go through you. But aside from that, every other moment of life that you spend and you're awake and doing things, should be on purpose, should be consciously focused on the light. And I'm somebody that, regardless of what I do, usually when I start to work, when I start creating, I need to get into that energetic state. So for me, it's kind of like air. I need that like non-stop basically. So I always have to reset myself and be in that space where I can create, where I can do all those things. So another way that I'm, how should I say, putting myself into a happy or good mood is I'm trying to watch, like, not necessarily something, well, I like to dance, because this is one of the things that I do when I'm like, I feel like I'm stressed, or things that didn't work out or whatever. This is, I think, something that I did since I was a child. So in my family, we like to dance, obviously, but we have this ability, as in, like, yeah, okay, whatever, let it go, let's just like shake it off and move on. So aside from me loving to dance, that's a wonderful therapy to just get rid of things that you do not want, like wearing you down and basically giving you all sorts of health problems. So aside from that, I like to to fill the emotional and mental space with happy, wonderful, light things. And one of those things is like it's films, movies. And recently I was actually in the mood for something that was like really, really happy. It's like, please don't like put any sort of unhappiness into it. And I've noticed, I had this realization that most of the art, most of the creation that is there, whether it's music, film, whatever, has this layer of unhappiness in everything that that we have created so far. And this is, as I said, is part of the fact that this matrix lacked energy for so long. The lack of energy has created so many problems. It wasn't just the money lack, it was a general lack, and that froze everything, and that has recycled ideas, sentiments, feelings, things that have kept us, that has kept this low energy continue perpetuating till now. But now, as I see, and as I said, I see the healing. I see the healing in myself. I see the healing in general. I see the healing in people that I wouldn't expect it to happen, where I thought that all hope was lost. But somehow, because, well, they had the right codes as well, they have made it to a point where things can heal faster, and things get better for them as well, which I'm happy. But going back to this thing where I said that I was like, I don't know, one of the nights when I just need to relax and just like switch from the work to something that actually will inspire me later for work and to work. And I was looking for, as I said, for something that was happy and like unadulterated and purely happy, light thing. And going through a list in my head, okay, this and this, no, this has this, and this has that. I was just, as I said, realizing that there's nothing really out there that is like purely happy. I mean, very few things are purely happy, and that's what I felt that I needed to just like feed myself with, because for a very long time, if you watch these videos, you know that I suffer from depression. And not only that, it's a thing that I don't really talk about as well. I write about this in the book because obviously I feel probably in a way more comfortable there, in a sense, to talk about really crazy stuff. I didn't just like suffer from depression, but and whatever I'm going to say now, it's not for you to just like, I don't know, ask for your compassion or whatever. No, is that I actually died. Not that I killed myself, but I just lost the will to live. Long story. I know that in retrospect, what happened, it was this, as I said, well, when you have certain codes, and well, in the energetical situation that we were even a few years ago, and how much desperation was in like turning the tide towards a certain direction, certain people are being or were not just attacked but forced basically out of this like system, because they weren't allowed to bring light and good things. So we were basically forced to just like exit. See, the exit. Anyhow, but I remember those years when I was living in this energetical environment in the country where I was living back then, which was Germany, and the energy of the place where I was living was one that was gray, I would say, numb. Everything was numb. Most of the things that I would perceive around me were numb and numbing me, and I just felt no joy for anything anymore. All that fire, all the thing died inside of me, or just was reduced to a tiny spark. Yes, I have still a lot of, I mean, I have cleared most of this time. It's just like I have right now the ghostly memory of that pain. And yeah, anyways, and I'm sorry that I'm rambling today. It's again one of those days when it's really hard to concentrate because of the all the transformation that is taking place right now in my head. But I remembering those years when I felt nothing, and I never thought that I could feel again, which is weird because before those years there, I was always this happy, sunny. I'm always full of energy. I've always been full of energy. So for me to live in that kind of energetic configuration was meant death for me, and obviously it brought death to me in the most literal sense. Somehow Source has decided that no, you're coming back and you're going to do certain things. So here I am, pressing fast forward to today, or to this time when the energy is rising and healing so many things. I see that true happiness is being returned to all of us, and every time when I feel like another thing has been activated or reactivated, I know that was another healing that took place. But in regards to happiness, I feel like now it's finally we're finally in a place where people will be able to start happiness again, but from a higher perspective, from a truer sense of what happiness is. So this is again wonderful news, and that's why I insist on if you're still in, as I said, in that space where it's hard to put yourself into a positive, a happy mindset, every moment, every minute counts in order to do this change. As I said, we entered this magical space of how we experience reality. So if you're still, as I said, in a linear mindset, that will heal faster or slower depending on your own dedication to the process, of course. But yes, every moment counts. So get happy. I know it sounds, I don't know, cheesy and superfluous, but it's not. It's what actually needs to be done from now on. And I guess for a lot of us, for a lot of you, this exercise is quite a challenge, but it's so rewarding. So don't waste another minute on being unhappy, on things that don't matter. Okay, until next time, ciao.
Hey, I never got over you. Late at night I think your name and put it in Google
Kind of
too.
thoughts you
Oh,
had,
it's true.